Yeah. Turn me up. Yeah. Hey, check it. Okay, I feel unstoppable. Losing's in.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we'll be watching the Falcons' field-stretching tight ends. He's coming off a game where he cleared the century mark with ease, over 150 yards. It's the Falcons and the Chargers. All that and more coming up next.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
So here's the Charger offense making their way out. And they will be led out by a young man making his first NFL start. They started on the ground with Eckler, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. We take a look at his numbers on the ground last week. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile on, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
To throw on second down, Spurlock. That's going to be caught by Samuel. So the completion results there in 9. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Here we go, back.
They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. It's a gain of just a... It's enough to get him the first.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Back to throw. Spurlock. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And the Falcons grab it. And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon TD. Even the great ones, some of the best, they're not immune to the fumble, and here it really hurts them.
If the ball gets away from any runner's body, that's when the defense pokes at it, swipes at it, swats at it, and finds a way to create a big play for themselves.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Austin Eckler and the Charger offense reclaim center stage.
He's probably a little angry at himself. It was his fumble, obviously, a moment ago that led to the scoop and score touchdown that has him down early.
And now we find out about the psychology aspect of being a coach. Because when you have a guy that's just happened, some people want to take him out of the game immediately. Others say, you know something? Let's feed him the ball again next series and see if he's going to be able to atone for it. Let's see what they decide to do.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Looking to throw. Spurlock. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack.
Well, the pass rush has been... They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This is swung out to Eckler. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Blocked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
A 6-yard pickup.
The numbers for Pitts in that game a week ago, well north of 100 yards receiving. He was hard to stop. The only thing they did well defensively, they didn't allow him to get in the end zone.
And that's small comfort for them because he actually carved them up. I love his versatility. I love his route running. Ran the entire route tree. They hit him on deep shots, quick hitters, balls over the middle, balls to the sideline. He was everywhere.
And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
He'll look to throw. Buying time to his left.
A check down here to Jones. And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
He's got his man London right side.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. He'll look to throw.
That is caught by Lamb.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4 of 4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game, like we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master servant.
And he's going to be taken down. They're back at the 39-yard line. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Looking to throw. It's caught by Mike Evans.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. They'll look to throw.
Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They'll set up a throw. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Mike Evans, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Falcons have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now 14-0.
So that drive consumes 9 plays all told.
And it's Mike Evans who caps it with a touchdown reception. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field.
They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack.
Troy Anderson.
The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. So 3rd down, and the Falcons going with a dime. 6 defensive backs. Back to throw. Spurlock.
He dumps it to Eckler underneath.
And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL. Charger football to start quarter number 2.
Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down.
46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Fielded just inside the 30. And they try to razzle-dazzle, but the ball's out.
On the play. Recovered by the receiving.
And that's what friends are for.
Right. As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turned it over there. That's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
A throw left side to start out. That's complete. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3.
And the tight end goes in motion left. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it, try to keep the defense honest.
You mean, or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. Now a 1st down carry by Jones.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there on 2nd down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw here.
Able to hit his target, Lamb.
And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 40. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Now back to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll set up to throw.
This pass is caught by London.
And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 12-yard line.
A 28-yard gain. And the Falcons 1st down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
This is to Pitts on the quick slant.
That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a 2nd defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great effort there. His third rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 21-zip. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The LA offense ready for this next possession. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores. And I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Looking to throw on second down. Spurlock. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip it. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a give running left is Eckler, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Holding offense.
So not a lineman, but the tight end instead this time, drawing the holding call.
And more what you're getting with tight ends are guys who are much more receiver than blocker. They may be willing, but that might not be their thing. Oftentimes, they'll be the ones getting the penalties.
Steps away to his left. He'll drop this one off to Eckler, and he'll get it up. Three-yard line. 13 yards remaining on second down. Looking to throw. Spurlock. Sideline throw. It's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. And here's Jake Bailey now. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is taken around the 12 and out of bounds across the 15-yard line. A 39-yard punt, a return of 5, and it will be Falcon football. Falcons 1st and 10 here as Ritter gets them ready at their own 18. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that'll be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. This one swung out here to Jones. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 15 yards, first down, Atlanta.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now. Might fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football.
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Khalil Mack in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in the of action. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Back to throw here. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards the pickup there.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And this is incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work. play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 17-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. And the Chargers will take over here at their own.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10.
Okay, ready. The Charger drive about to get going. And with a 3-score deficit staring him in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. He gets this out to Spiller. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. To throw on 2nd down. Spurlock. He's got this to Williams, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. On 1st and 10, Spurlock. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And, partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's a game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you...
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the 3rd quarter.
We welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. Fields it right around the goal line.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. So here are the Falcons to take over on offense. Last week they defeated the Broncos, and they've got the lead here as well as they work with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Red cycle. Blue and black. Red and green. Yellow blue.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Crossing route incomplete. He's got Pitts. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 25 yards that time. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. Running right, Jones. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Here's 2nd and 9. Just a yard on that last run.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9. The 47-yard line.
Back to throw. Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. Right there. I mean, a touchdown on this drive could have really put some separation on the scoreboard. Instead, it's the defense who scores. And, partner, we got a game again.
And we do have one because of what you just described. A defense that understood what was going on in this game and did something about it. They knew their offense needed some help. They just provided it. They're back in this one.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. This offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He'll find Jones again, complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get it. That's exactly what he did.
An inside give to Jones. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw. Drops it to Jones in the flat. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Throw left side, there's London. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
That's another beautiful throw right there. Gets it to his man right in stride. And I think that throw kind of exemplifies what we've seen from this offense throughout this game. They've been in rhythm. They've been sharp. They've been on it. And they pick up another 1st down there.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Khalil Mack able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon.
Well, remember, they had the nice gain on the previous play, but they just gave a lot of it back right there on that sack.
Yeah, they get the sack, get back some real estate. Felt like the type of play that can spark a defense and swing some momentum. Almost felt like a take that type of a play, didn't it, partner?
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. They'll set up a throw. And Jones has it over the middle.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because of the drag route. And he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
That's caught left side to tight end Pitts.
And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line.
Now Younghoe Koo, who of course used to kick for the Chargers, on for the field goal.
From the left hash, this from 53 yards out.
Koo knocks this one through the post.
And they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Koo just hit the field goal. Now he kicks off. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Once more, here's Eckler. They juked him. Room here to run. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown.
Austin Eckler
with touchdown number 7 on the year.
And the Chargers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And the lead down to 10, 24-14. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Taken at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field.
This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. Targeting Pitts on the out route, and he's got it complete.
And they're able to get this one across the 14 and also going for a first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right. They'll look to throw here on first down.
A check down here to Jones.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Here's 2nd and 8.
That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end.
And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 44-yard line. And give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. They'll look up to throw again. The left side completion to Jones. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Back to throw again. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple of weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. When that ball popped. Here, those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on him.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. As we've got the final quarter upon us, we get ready to start the fourth. On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. This is brought in at the 21. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Well, still a long way to go, but trending upward. They scored the last time out, you remember. Then their defense forced the punt. Now they try to inch closer, but still ultimately down 2 scores in the final quarter. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Spurlock. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
Brandon, you know more about quarterbacks protecting themselves, but I have to admit it, I liked what I just saw there. That rookie wasn't afraid of absorbing a big hit. Now, you don't want to see him taking those shots all game long, but he picked up the first down, kept fighting for yards, and was willing to embrace some contact to keep the play moving.
And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. More from L.A. in a moment. 2nd and 1. Flushed out right. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. He is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try to get the ball back again.
And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only first down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on 2nd down.
And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. Back to throw. Spurlock. On the screen, this is Eckler. Good contain, no gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And I know that one didn't work out the way they thought, but I don't think it was a bad time to call this play. You're thinking on 3rd down, you might possibly see some pressure. You might see a blitz. So they tried to set up the screen, but that one was well read, and they stopped them for no gain.
A bit of extra pressure now for this one on Joey Sly. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. Sly able to put this one through, and this is back down to a 7-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
The Falcons back out, getting set for this next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And a catch right side by Evans. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first. They'll send the tight end in motion left. Back to throw now on first down. This one swung out here to Jones. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Holding offense.
Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding call.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him get hit anymore.
After the penalty, and the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. And he'll be taken down, although there is a flag down. Will this stand?
Defense.
So holding on the offense, they go ahead and... And the ball will change hands on the fumble recovery. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Eckler now between the tackles. They find some open field here. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 97 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Spurlock. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get them the completion.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he's going to lose a yard or 2, taken down behind the line. It's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting it with a sack, and it brings up 3rd down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, Spurlock. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Decent gain on the scramble is 6, but now it's 4th.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. He certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. And Allen's got it. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish.
On a bad time late for a poor throw, it's intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And the Falcons have just about sewn up this football game. They'll come out with a 3-tight-end look on the first play of the drive. They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. More from L.A. in a moment. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. In motion right is Evans. And here's Jones again on 2nd down. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Slot man moves right. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. So the Chargers now down 24. And time, a huge factor. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. He's got Eckler. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it's 2nd down.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one, it got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. It may be a little short of the 1st down, but I thought that was the key.
He'll look to throw. And that's caught by Williams. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. They'll look to throw. He'll get this to Eckler. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. Now the Chargers hustling, trying to get up and get set. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
Back to throw. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, Let's think along with their offensive coordinator now has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one. They'll start out on the ground with Jones.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
Now a timeout called for by the defense as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
Second down, another shot for Jones.
They have 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And a little bit of a surprise, they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ballgame.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress winning the turnover battle as a key indicator to winning ball games. So when you get something that goes against the grain like the one we saw here, it's quite the oddity. Now let's face it, they'll be very happy that they pulled this off, but they do know that in the future they've got work on taking care of the football because this won't happen very often.
So for Atlanta, they move a step closer to 500 as their record improves to 2-3.